Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you another movie review. And this time it's for Transformers 3, that's right, Michael Bay returns for Transformers 3. And I'm about to go see the new one pretty soon, so spoilers if you haven't seen The Dark of the Moon, because there's some spoilers here and we're going to have fun with this one. Okay. So, this is the third attempt of Transformers with Michael Bay, and I like the first two movies. They're very cool movies. Actually, the first one's the best. I think the best one out of all of them. The two is fine. Just a big explosion adventure thing. So, when the third one was about to come out, I was actually pretty excited for it, Apparently, there was a secret in the moon that the astronauts had hidden from the Transformers. The government, obviously the government hides everything. So they hid the secret that they found one of the Autobots that was, dormant there, that he crash landed there, before the Autobots left. He left before them from Cybertron, landed on the moon, and he was stuck there for pretty much decades, So, they discover him, and then Optimus Prime finds out that it's one of his mentors who basically helped him be who he is, and he helps him bring him back to Earth, and he finds out the Decepticons are trying to get these port keys kind of thing where they can stack it all over the world and connect it to open a breach, so that way the remaining Transformers that were in Cybertron can come to Earth and destroy it. So Optimus decides he's gonna help his mentor and protect him, and because he's like the main key. He's got the last piece, he's trying to hit it. And of course you have Megatron doing his thing and trying to basically conquer the world again. Now, we have some returning humans again. We have obviously Tyrese Gibson returning, we have obviously Shia LaBeouf returning, and a new actress, not really an actress, just some eye candy person, in Rosenton Huntington Whitley. Butchering the name, don't care. Anyway, sorry about that, but still. So when the trailer came out, I was so pumped up for this movie because the trailer alone is badass. If you look at the trailer, it's badass. I'm like, yep, this movie's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. And when I watch this movie, it makes me cry. Yeah, this movie is garbage. I'm talking about pure garbage. I can't stand this movie for a couple of reasons. Let me start with... You know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to start with the good stuff about this movie, because there are a couple here. There's a big fight scene that's in Chicago, and it's actually pretty cool. You get to see Optimus Prime, and he's got his jetpack, and he's got his sword in his arm, and he's just doing his thing. Now it's pretty cool. You have Bumblebee doing his thing as well, and, that's cool. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all the good things I have about this movie. Now let's talk about the negatives, because there's a lot of them in here. Okay, first of all, let's start with Shia LaBeouf. Him being who he is, yay, screaming like a nutcase, thinking that he's the center of the universe. Because I don't even know why the Decepticons need to use him to get to the Autobots. I don't even know why they even keep bothering bringing Witwicky into this damn story. It just makes no sense anymore at this point. They should have just left him at 2, let him do his college thing, and then apparently he's out of college, or he dropped out or whatever. He's in some corporate business job now. It's like ridiculous. He broke up with Michaela in the story, obviously, because Megan Fox has returned for other reasons. If you want to look that up, go look it up for what really happened. But yeah, I'm not going to explain that here. But so they supposedly broke up, and now he's got some new chick and his new girlfriend. My God. Beautiful woman. She's beautiful. But she can't act in her life. I think she's a model. I think she works, Victoria's Secret. I'm not sure. But, oh my God, this woman cannot act at all. Her expressions don't match her face. Her emotions don't match her personality. It just makes no sense. All she is just like, hi, oh look, Autobots, Decepticons, run. What the hell was that? But anyway, I can't. And then they completely destroyed Megatron in this movie, making him like a Two-Face metal RoboCop looking thing that has like half his face all messed up because he's been through crap from the last two. I mean, look, if you're gonna kill Megatron, just let him be dead. Why you gotta keep bringing the guy back just so he can keep dying? This is like you bring him back Cobra Commander with 3 different arms and legs, and then you're gonna keep chopping him up and then keep bringing him back. And you don't do that to the man. You don't do that to Megatron. Megatron's one of the biggest baddies of all time in Transformers. You know, everybody has this tattoo probably, or who people who do. But like I said, you can't be treating him like that. But and then I was excited because one of my favorite Transformers of any of Decepticons or Autobots was going to be in this movie, Shockwave. And in the cartoon, he's basically a robot who's got a big gun for a head. And dude's badass. I mean, he is badass. He was like Megatron's third commander, like, because you had Starscream, then you had him, because he was like that guy, but like, oh yeah, he knew how to handle the military. Obviously, he knew how to do his thing. He's in this movie about like 5 minutes. Yeah, he's in the beginning. I'm like, okay, I'm about to see my boy do his thing, and then he disappears. I'm like, all right, he'll come back. He'll come back in the middle of the movie. Nope, he doesn't come back until the end, and he gets destroyed like he's like a nobody. And I'm like, that's it? That's all I get? And I'm like, no, I can't. And then obviously, like I keep saying about the Shia LaBeouf stuff, and he goes after his girlfriend because she gets kidnapped. And then the Optimus Prime's mentor, he ends up being a bad guy, and he wants the Decepticons. He wants basically to rule Earth and make it a new Cybertron, obviously, so they can bring back every, Autobot and Decepticon so they can do it on Earth. So, I mean, he did it for selfish reasons, but, his goal, and then he ended up teaming up with Megatron, who ended up turning on him. I can't. And then at the end of this movie, you see, I mean, you don't see it, but you get the impression that Sam is going to move on and disappear. Thank goodness, because he proposes to his girl. Apparently they're going to get married and disappear from life, because honestly they're not in Transformers 4, or obviously in the new one. Maybe they get mentioned, but whatever. And yeah, this movie is just garbage. I can't stand this movie at all. I mean, it just makes no sense. Chicago is getting burned to the ground, and the military has the audacity to only send like 10 guys into the fight. Yeah, sure, they got the Autobots, but where the hell are the tanks? Where are the jets? And, nothing. They just said, oh yeah, you 5 are gonna do your thing, hang out with the Autobots and go kick some butt. And then they get their butts whooped, and then Chicago still gets destroyed. So, I don't know. Apparently one guy can make a difference in that movie, because Shia LaBeouf is supposed to be the superhero in that movie, and he does crap. He complains, he whines, and then he tries to get his girlfriend. And then, you have some government agency bosses who don't even know what the heck is going on. Listen, I can't even talk about this movie anymore because this movie hurts my head. So, Transformers Dark of the Moon is not a good movie, people. Okay, I'm sorry. If you like it, cool. That's cool for you, because honestly, people can watch anything they want and still have an opinion about it, good or bad. So, anyway, this is my bad review for this movie, because I hate this movie so much. So, I'm going to give this movie a 20% out of 100, because honestly, I can't stand this movie. Minus a few parts here or there I do like, and obviously the visuals are still great. The explosions are awesome. Optimus Prime is just Optimus Prime, and I can't even say anything else about Bumblebee, because Bumblebee is just, they keep messing with that guy. Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the Dark of the Moon, if you've seen it, and what you thought about it. Do you like it? Do you think it's a piece of crap that I think it is? Or do you think it's the best of the Transformers so far? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Thank you, and have a good day.